Add these 3 foods to your daily diet and I guarantee you drop body fat, build lean muscle, and improve your health fast. What's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Monta Harden, certified personal trainer, strength and conditioning, and sports nutrition coach since 2017. And over that time, we've worked with over 700 men and women, helping them drop body fat, build lean muscle, and improve their overall health with strategies and implementations exactly like what I'm about to give you right here. So fact of the matter is, the foods that you eat during your journey will determine the rate at which you drop body fat, the health of your body as you attempt to lose weight, and also just how you actually feel transitioning from eating lower quality, higher processed foods to more whole, nutrient-dense foods. So I quickly want to break down what makes a food good for fat loss and then give you my key 3. So you've got 4 big things that are going to make a food good for fat loss. First is going to be nutrient density, meaning that that food has a lot of different macro and micronutrients in it that lead to better health overall. Secondly is going to be satiety, which is extremely important during a fat loss phase. You want to feel relatively full. You don't want to feel starved throughout the course of your diet, or it's going to be hard to stay consistent and hard to avoid binging on higher processed food. Next is going to be the thermic effect of food. So our body actually burns calories, it expends energy upon the consumption and digestion and absorption of certain foods, and lower calorie nutrient dense foods have a higher thermic effect than the higher processed foods. So for example, it takes your body a lot more energy to consume something like oatmeal than it does a Twinkie. Because that highly processed food does not have any nutrients, your body basically just breaks it down in your blood via blood sugar. Speaking of blood sugar, lastly is going to be blood sugar regulation. Foods that stabilize your blood sugar levels tend to have a better effect on insulin sensitivity, which in turn helps your body to rid itself of that excess body fat as well. So those are going to be the 4 things that you want to look for and prioritize when you're trying to decide what foods are going to be best inside your diet. So food number 1 on the list is going to be blueberries. Blueberries have a ton of antioxidants, high fiber food, a lot of vitamins, and very low calorically but high in volume, meaning that you can eat a whole lot of them without having a lot of calories involved, which means it's something that you can really kind of just throw back without conscience and really just snack on those. And if you can transition from throwing back a bag of chips or some candy to throwing back some blueberries, it's going to give you the same effect of being able to snack and eat and chew on something, but you're getting a much higher quality food. And for that reason, it also helps with satiety, making sure that you consume less overall, which is obviously a big part of losing weight. And 2 alternatives, if you don't like blueberries, where you can get a lot of the same nutrient profile, are gonna be raspberries and blackberries. The whole berry family is really great for you in this regard, and it's something that I try to make sure that clients have in their diet every single day. I make sure I have in my diet every single day, and I wanna make sure you have it in your diet every single day as well. Food number 2 is gonna be spinach. Spinach is obviously a low calorie leafy green that has a ton of different vitamins and minerals included. You got vitamin A, C, K, you got fiber, you got magnesium, you got iron. You have really pretty much all you need for a fit, healthy body in spinach. You even got a little bit of protein in there too. Fiber is absolutely amazing for digestion. It's amazing for satiety. You feel a lot fuller. You get a lot of spinach for a very low amount of calories. And like I said, it's packed with nutrients. And spinach also has what's called thylakoids, which has actually been shown to reduce your body's hunger signal, which makes it a whole lot easier to go through your dieting phase if you're just not thinking about food to begin with. And if you don't like kale or you want to switch it up a little bit, kale and Swiss chard are 2 very similar foods nutritionally that you can implement as well. And then lastly, I saved the best for last, is going to be salmon. Salmon is an extremely high protein fish that is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, 2 of the most important nutrients. You also got B vitamins and selenium. And one of the best ways that salmon helps to drop body fat and keep body fat off is because of that high amount of protein that helps to preserve muscle mass as you're going through your fat loss phase. So many people lose weight, but the majority of their weight lost is lean muscle mass, and it actually decreases their metabolism because they're hardly getting in enough protein. But if you can get in the amount of protein that your body needs, then it's gonna make it so much easier for you to maintain or maybe even build lean muscle mass as you're dropping body fat. And that's how you get that transformative progress that actually sticks. You've also got those omega-3s, which are great for reducing inflammation and also improving your body's metabolism. Both things are gonna aid in fat loss in a big way. And because it's so fatty in a good way, actually is going to improve satiety, and your body takes more energy to actually burn those healthy fats than any other food group. So you're also gonna get the thermic effect of actually consuming the food as well. If you don't like salmon or you wanna try something a little different, mackerel and sardines are gonna be two different types of fish with a very similar nutrient profile. So that's it, the 3 foods that I will have in my diet every single day. Now I will say, precursor with salmon, I wouldn't necessarily eat it every day. You wanna make sure that you kind of cycle it. I would go every other day with salmon and then maybe replace that on other days with a lean ground beef or something similar, maybe like a white fish or basically just a leaner meat where you don't have that, just because you don't want to have too much fish in a given week, but it just depends on the overall serving. Outside of that, these are all foods that I want to see in a client's diet on a regular basis. If I don't see it and we're also not making progress, this is going to be one of my first recommendations all the time. I'm going to help you figure out what you need to eat, and I'm probably going to add in blueberries, raspberries, sardines, mackerel, salmon, spinach, kale. Like, we're going to add those things in because they are so beneficial for helping our bodies rid itself of excess fat cells, metabolize those fat cells, and ultimately get your body in health where you need it to be. So I'm always going to try to create and build recipes around these types of foods. So if this is valuable for you and you're like, hey, you know what, I can't figure this nutrition piece out, I need some help figuring out, the right foods for my body, for my goals, and for somebody to help me stay consistent with eating the right things, click the first link down in the description, take our transformation quiz, and we'll help you figure out everything that you need to do in order to get you to your goals, and then we'll help you out every single day, making sure you make it happen. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so that you don't miss any more uploads going forward, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.